Body language wasn't great, was it? Ali.
Yeah.
A quick one. Yes.
Body language was, that's key. And we just spoke about the body language of the skipper. And if the body language of the skipper's like that, what kind of examples that sending to the rest of the team? Dear me.
Shall we hear from some of our listeners?
Yeah, I think it's fair. Absolutely.
Why don't we hear from Sean? He's a Manchester United fan. He's in Edinburgh. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning, Sean. I bet you're not great this morning, mate.
No, that magnificent 17 tune was almost enough to make me turn the car into the central reservation, to be honest. But yeah.
Sean, I'm so sorry.
Sean, I watched it, mate, right? And I'm not taking the mickey. I actually thought first half United actually might even have been slightly the better team. I didn't think there was anything really in the game. I know Liverpool scored late on the first half, which is the perfect ending for the first half for them. But I could not, for the life of me, see that collapse come in the second half, mate.
No, I tuned into the second half thinking we're probably going to turn it around and come back and at least give them a game. And then I think those 2 free goals killed it. And then Fernandes and Shaw, I mean, unbelievable.
Hey, Sean, apparently you work in an office with Liverpool fans. Is that true?
Yeah.
Right.
I might just take the car through the building today. We'll see.
Do you want to call in sick? Are you kind of tempted?
It was a close call this morning, I'm not going to lie.
Well, look, we wish you the best of luck. Hopefully, hopefully you make it in and it's not too bad. Warren is also a Manchester United fan. Warren, good morning.
Warren, good morning.
Good morning. Hello, have I got the wrong number? Is that not the Samaritans?
Warren, tell me, mate, what happened? Where did it go wrong that second half? I mean, where did he start? But I mean, you must have been. I was shocked. You must have been shocked too, mate.
Well, let me just say one thing, Ali. You've shared in two of my worst football moments.
Is that
you
right?
remember me ringing you a while ago about Maradona taking that photograph and the camera went?
That's right. That's right.
Remember?
Yes.
Well, that was me. Explain that to Laura after. Funny that, Laura, trust me.
Let me guess, did the camera go when you were trying to take a picture of Maradona?
I was with my son and I put my arm around my son. It was at a soccer aid match. Maradona come out with a cigarette. Do you remember? I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And he come out with a cigar in his mouth. And I said, Diego, photo with me, lad. And he went, put his thumbs up. And the last photo I got was of Graeme Le Saux, the footballing legend. That is Graeme Le Saux. And I put his arm around my son and I went click and it went zzz.
Hey, Warren, what's worse, that or this, 7-0?
Probably this by an absolute country mile. But honestly, I was lucky last night because I watched the first half. I had to go to work for the second half. And my son rung me and he said, how about that, Dad? And I went, Liam, I don't know, 4-0. He went, what are you talking about? It's 7.
Oh, man.
And I could not believe it.
Oh, gosh.
Absolutely couldn't believe it.
Warren, what are you going to do today to lift your spirits?
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, Laura.
That's very true. You know what? That's very true. Do you think you're going to hang on? Where are you at the moment? You're still third, aren't you? So
I'll be fine now.
Do you think you're going to hang on, or do you think this will be the beginning of a bit of a topple?
No. I think we're going to be up there, and I think we'll go on and maybe do the FA Cup. We've got more chance of winning a trophy than Liverpool have this season, so we can score 7 all day.
All right, Warren, thank you so much.
Thanks, Warren.
Europa League also an option for Manchester United.
Yes? Listen, don't you just love that serious act of defiance there from Warren? Isn't it? Brilliant. I mean, he's obviously gutted, isn't he? Just as he's about to leave, he throws in we've got a better chance than Liverpool of winning a trophy this year. I mean, there's acts of defiance, but that summed it up, Warren.
It was
beautiful.
Good, wasn't it? Let's hear from the Liverpool side of things then. Dan is a Liverpool fan. Dan, good morning.
Morning, Dan. How are you this morning?
How are we doing?
Very good.
Brilliant, mate.
How are you, more importantly?
No, listen, obviously it doesn't get much better, does it, than beating your arch rivals 7-0. Yeah, no, it was like the Liverpool of old, wasn't it? What we've seen in the last few years. I almost wondered why we haven't been doing that all season, really, but football's a funny game, and I just think the momentum of some of the players coming back that we've had out in, obviously we've had our heads against the wall, but we've come out there and shown everyone what we're still capable of, and quite frankly, United were like rabbits in headlights, weren't they?
They were.
Well,
they
the
were,
second half, you better believe they were.
It just felt like everything you touched went your way as well. It just felt like you were like so much more fluid and so much more confident.
I know it's a cliche, but I think they do hate coming to Anfield United. You know, even my United mates will be honest about that. But I think as well, when the crowd, I know it's a cliche, but when the crowd and the atmosphere get on our side, we are quite hard to stop in terms of the momentum. But for me, what it represented was what we can be like next season. You know, I know the likes of Bobby are moving on, but when you look at the team and Gakpo and Núñez, Jota, Diaz, they're still quite young players. They've got a lot to offer, and we know that midfield needs a rejig. And hopefully, if we can get Jude in, I'll almost be as happy as winning 7-0. So Liverpool need to kick on now, guys, and ultimately it's a fantastic result, but we've got to do it in the other games now and secure that top 4, and then I'll be happy then.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Dan, thank you so much.
Have a good day, Dan.
Thank you very much for your call. Dan there, who was broadcasting from inside a Zorb football. I just remembered, actually, I texted you, Ali. I said, are you watching Liverpool? What a finish from Gakpo. And you pied me, didn't reply.
I haven't even seen it.
Yeah,
I didn't even know to this day. I apologise.
But now I understand you were waiting for a curry in the pub. I was. A couple of pints, so I get it. I totally get it.
You must now know your place in the order, the pecking order.
I do. I'm below
you're
curry.
Wow. You're behind the 2 pints and the curry in the pecking order.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. Behind the poppadoms. I'm livid. Can I just give a very quick shout out to Graeme? Because yesterday, Graeme Souness, before the game had even kicked off, was ridiculed for his confidence that Liverpool were going to beat Manchester United, and he was saying, like, we're going to do it. He had Roy Keane there, he had Gary Neville there as well, and he was like, I've never been more confident of a Liverpool win, and they laughed at him. They laughed at him, Ali.
It's amazing, isn't it?
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday morning 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.